home channel. This week we are going to be taking care of our end walls, and I just love parts of construction when lots of visual change is happening. So let's get to it. Sweet, that does it for these two walls. That's pretty exciting. I think that brings us to being about 2/3 the way done. It's going pretty slow having to do it with my hammer. The wood is too dry to do it with my framing nailer, unfortunately, so just got to take the time and do it manually, and at least I'm enjoying it though. So everything's turning out reasonably good so far, so I'm pretty pleased. I think all we have left to do is just putting the top and bottom boards for the windows. I have to figure an issue I'm having with my front door out. After that, I'll be doing the top and bottom boards for all the windows, and then once I get some more lumber, I'll be doing the soffit boards on the very top. That's all we have left for those parts. Okay, so today we're going to be taking a little bit of a break from framing out the walls, and we're going to be putting in the ridge cap instead. We are getting dangerously close to snow season, and I really want to make sure that we are as prepared as possible to keep as much of that out as possible. But obviously, you know, we're not quite weatherproof yet, so it's gonna get in there a little bit at least. We're getting a lot more precipitation than usual, so that makes me think that snow is just a matter of weeks away. So I got some low temperature caulk today, so I need to get up on the roof and start put a string line up there, and then put the bug screens in, and then put in the ridge cap over the top. I'm assuming this will probably take at least a couple days to do. We'll see how far along we can get going today. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing here is we are going to be managing the little end details here. They got a little 45-degree cut on both ends of the ridge cap, and it overhangs by 2.5 inches here. So I'm not as crazy about that, just because we have a lot of wind here. I really like, if it was up to me, I think I'd have just ordered a flat ridge cap, then folded it over the edge trim. But this is what we got, and I'm sure they know what they're doing, so it should last, hopefully. We have 80 feet of ridge cap and 76 feet of roof to cover. So that means that I'm definitely going to have enough material to do as much overlap as I want. So I'm going to do 3 inches here. And so what I'm going to do to make that actually a good overlap is open the rest of it up a little bit. And then on the next piece, I'm going to cut the front fold back 1.5 inches so that they fit together nicely. But I'll show you as I do that. Now you can see here, this is just a little bit cut in here, and what that will do is that it'll make sliding into the next one much simpler. Wish I could bring you guys up there with me, but since my only camera is my phone right now, and the clamps that I have to hold them on my head are not great, I don't want to risk breaking my phone. But soon we're on track to be able to afford an older generation GoPro, so I think that will be fun to be able to take you guys more on those kinds of trips. Okay, got all my marks up there. Now all I need to do is foam strips and screw them in. Wasn't too bad, but my lower back is definitely killing me. Oh my gosh, that was difficult. I don't know if you guys saw it, but that first ridge cap, I brought 3 of them up there initially, and it blew off. And so now it's got some dents and some scratches. You can't see it from down here at all. But thankfully it's mostly on the back side. I'm gonna have to fix up the paint there so we don't get a whole bunch of rust dripping down the back. Yeah, I'm gonna figure something out there. Whew, man, that was really challenging. Yeah, the wind is making this really stupidly difficult. Also, I was expecting, things to just mostly screw down like they laid, but but they don't. So even if I did string lines, well, I did the string lines, but even if I still had them up now, it moves when I screw it down. So I don't know if this is going to be the very best job, but thankfully it's up on top of the roof, so if I'm a little bit off, I really don't think it's going to be that noticeable. This one didn't turn out that great, but it looks fine from down here. I guess we'll just keep going. Hopefully the wind will die down, and I need to take a rest here. Got the ridge cap all finished, as you can see up there. Feels good to check that one off the list. We'll be a little bit drier than we were before, and we'll get back to framing now. Well, I got a little hasty there and forgot to screw this top board in instead of nail it. So I'm gonna have to be a little creative with how I do the window here. For this week, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in again. If you found the video enjoyable or informative, please hit that thumbs up, as it helps us a great deal. And if you're interested in living a budgeted life to the max and embracing your own freedom, then consider hitting that subscribe button, as we've got a lot of cool stuff coming in the future that I think you guys are going to want to see. So I'll catch you guys next time.